second buff? Well, when you have 2 seconds left on it, you want to be casting your steady shot so that you start your second one before it's over with. Steady shot is a 2-second cast. You get that down to 1.5. Instead of taking 4 seconds to get that 15%, you're taking 3. So it does matter. And like I said, the more haste you have, the more focus gen you get, the more you're firing your special shots, and the faster you're getting your steady shots off, and all of that is happening more often, so that's more opportunities to roll for that mastery proc, which at the current level it is right now is about 26% for me. So, I would say until you get your haste in line with the mastery, 26% haste, 26% mastery, then you start stacking mastery along with haste in line with both of them to keep them nice and even. But I would actually say haste, crit, and mastery should all line up with each other. So don't stack crit until your haste is there. Don't stack mastery until your haste is there. Haste is your number one stat other than agility. And, well, of course, hit. You want to have your hit be almost hit capped at the very least. I'm not even doing rating right this second so that my hit chance is not capped right now. So that explains that. But anyway, 3 points in pathing, you don't care about improved Serpent Sting, and they'll tell you why. You're only applying the Serpent Sting once in the fight. This only applies to the firing of a Serpent Sting on the target when it does instant damage, right? It also increases the periodic critical strike chance of your Serpent Sting by 5%. That would be nice, but it's not worth it just to spend 2 points in there to get that extra 5% at this point. This is more for Beastmasters and survival. But like I said, that instant damage is only when you first apply it. So if you're reapplying it over and over again in a fight, which survival and beast mastery would do if they forget to do a cobra shot, then instead of steady, then that would be good. But I don't see the value in this talent right this second, mainly because I wanted to get down to the second level here to get Spirit Bond. I wanted to regen mana or regen health because at this point in the game, healers are having difficulty keeping people up. I like the fact that I'm regenerating my own health, not only with Spirit Bond, but with the 5% healing that Chimera Shot does every 9 seconds or 9 or 10 seconds for me. So it's helping me stay alive and keeping the healers from having to heal me as often so they can heal everyone else. Survivability is a factor in this expansion. So to get to that point, I did one with Nature. Increases the attack power bonus of my Aspect of the Hawk by 30%, and focus, I never really get hit, so the focus regen when I have Aspect of the Fox on never really happens. Bestial Discipline, I just put 2 points in here to get down the Spirit Bond because honestly, improved kill command, not using it. Going to do that so my focus regen on my pet goes higher and my pet does more DPS. That was just spending 2 miscellaneous points to get down to Spirit Bond. If I were to change this around so I don't have Spirit Bond anymore, I would only put 3 points here. I wouldn't care about this or that, and I would probably go back to the improved Serpent Sting. But there's really nothing in the second level of survival that you would really care about. Maybe, increasing the duration of your freeze trap by, a bunch is nice. You don't have to refreeze your trap targets as often. Really nothing there you want to get down to. So 5 points here, 3 points there, and you could probably put the remaining 2 points somewhere in your marksman tree. That's just to give you an idea of how I'm thinking about this. I may actually go out and respec right now and try it, but really you don't have many points that are movable. Spirit Bond and Bestial Discipline, those 4 points could go into your marksman tree and to improve Serpent Sting 2 here, 1 here, 1 here. You could do that if you really wanted to. You could even take 1 out of piercing shots and put it in a Sikkim. Like I said, your mileage may vary. If your pet is always active, then fine, put it in the Sikkim. But, the way I see it, marksman hunters are shooters. They're not beastmasters. So, you can't count on your pet always being alive. especially when you're looking at your pet talents and you're looking at, okay, yeah, I only have one greater stamina here because I put all the talents I can into damage dealing. I'm supposed to be doing damage with my pet. My pet does die sometimes, not very often, but I don't have like natural armor and, 3 points in greater stamina, and there's a resistance one as well. Improves the resistances of everything somewhere. Yeah, or greater resistance. See, great, my pet will survive, but it's doing, crap for DPS. That's pretty much all I have. Oh, the only other thing is glyphs. You want to have Chimera Shot reduced by 1 second so you can cast it more often, and it also gives you a bigger window to cast it in, so that, in case you can't cast it right away. Your Serpent Sting lasts for 15 seconds. Your Chimera Shot has a 10-second cooldown that gives you a 5-second. This with it gives you a 6-second window to get your Serpent Sting refreshed. Improve Glyph of Arcane Shot, 12% more damage from Arcane Shot. That's one of the reasons it's in my rotation. You get that glyph and boom, 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 you're doing good. Glyph of Steady Shot increases the damage dealt by that by 10%. So these are your 3 main shots in the rotation, and you're glyphed for all 3 of them. The only other glyph you could think of for your prime glyphs might be maybe Glyph of Rapid Fire, but again, that's very situational. Glyph of Kill Shot, that would be nice on boss fights, but I don't really see the point of it. It reduces the cooldown by 4 seconds, basically, in essence. You're not using kill commands, so who cares about that? You could do Dazzled Prey instead of Chimera Shot. Steady Shot generates an additional 2 focus on targets dazed. That would be nice. You get more focus regen. So you use your Chimera Shot, you're getting 11 focus instead of 9 next time you Steady Shot. But the daze only lasts for 4 seconds, and again, that's where haste comes in. 1.7 seconds, 1.7 seconds, you're getting 2 off in that 4 seconds, whereas if it was a full 2, you may not get it off in time. That's a good thing. So I may even try that, not sure. Not all prey can be dazed, though, so that's another conditional thing, or, it's really kind of sketchy there. You got Glyph of Misdirection, so you can misdirect your pet when you're soloing things, and have it reset the cooldown. Glyph of Disengage is really nice, especially in these fights where you're having to kite things. You disengaging a lot. Reducing the cooldown on that is nice. Glyph of Mending increases the total amount. Again, got to keep the healers from having to heal so much. Heal your own damn pet. That's part of your job now. So Mend Pet, that's why it's right here, really close to all my other, oftenly used things. And your minor glyphs are up to you. I don't want to have to feed my pet. I like to have Aspect of the Pack, ride the Hunter bus. And Glyph of Feign Death, that's actually, I think this is a vital one as well. You're going to want to feign often if you pull aggro, or if you're kiting, something, and then you feign to get it away from you. You can pull it back to you after it's got some distance, that kind of thing. So that's what we have here, and I hope you understood it all. I hope you got what I'm trying to get at here and what the main thrust of everything is. So with that, I will bid you all adieu.